Hi, Wisconsin. My brother went to school in Madison, so I've spent a lot of time in your state. We used to go cycling in the winter when the roads were frozen and you had to wear 4 pairs of pants just to go to the store. It's a chilly but beautiful and incredible place. Do you know what else is incredible? Mandela Barnes, he's running for Wisconsin Senate, and I think he deserves every cheesehead's vote. He grew up working class, the son of a union worker and a school teacher, and then he rose to become a state representative and now the current lieutenant governor. And when you elect him as your senator, he'll be the first black senator from Wisconsin. Now, his opponent, Senator Ron Johnson, is a right-wing nut job and a Trump fanboy who's been in office for over 11 years, but still hasn't managed to do much of anything to actually help average Wisconsinites. He personally benefited from the tax provision that he added into the Republican tax plan, as did several of his top donors. Those donors spent $20 million to buy him that Senate seat, and then he made sure that they got $215 million in tax deductions as a return. It's a hell of a bargain when you buy a senator. Mandela Barnes can't be bought because he's an honorable public servant with solid plans to help Wisconsin's working class and middle class families, not the wealthy, not the elite donors, and he doesn't spend his time peddling falsehoods and harmful conspiracy theories to his constituents, which is a refreshing change of pace. Johnson called insurrectionists people that love this country, that truly respect law enforcement, that would never do anything to break the law, which is a weird way to talk about people who tried to overthrow the government, smeared crap on the Capitol walls, and tried to capture and hang the vice president. But we're splitting hairs. Mandela Barnes will protect your rights, including the right for consenting adults to marry regardless of their sexual orientation, period. Johnson wants a law to discriminate. He says he opposes government overreach, but he wants to regulate who you can marry and what you can do with your bodies. Johnson certainly doesn't care if you have affordable quality health care at any age. He doesn't even want to protect the elderly. He flat out wants to end Social Security and Medicare. Mandela Barnes will enact legislation to protect your health, including making sure you have access to quality health care that you can actually afford. And he also knows that it should be up to women to decide on their reproductive health, not the government. Ron Johnson, on the other hand, sponsored 6 full federal abortion bans, even in cases of rape and incest. But after all, Johnson is a big healthcare expert. He trotted out wild conspiracy theories about COVID and suggested cures that were either useless, like mouthwash, or actively dangerous or deadly. He's an irresponsible hack who doesn't belong in your doctor's office calling the shots, and he definitely shouldn't be calling the shots in the Senate. The Senate race is a dead heat in Wisconsin, meaning either candidate could win by just a few votes. So don't take your voice for granted or your power for granted. Your vote could change the course of the entire country because the balance of the Senate hangs in the balance. Save women's lives. Make sure democracy is preserved. Please get on it. Please vote.